Number one artist in the world here. I'm trying to be as thoughtful as I can, and we're going to push through this. Let's just get to the title, okay? Let's just start there. The title, Image 2 A4. Image 2 A4. I'm going to surprise you with the price, so get ready, all right? Probably take it out of the plastic. That would definitely step up your visual appreciation of this. You know what? I think I'm just selling this piece just as is. Just as is. So A4. Now, the gridding of a painting, which I'm sure you'll see at some other video, is an important little identifier to where this was pulled. This isn't new stuff. People have been doing this, cutting up paintings for, I'm sure, a long time. But what they're not doing, so this was mounted onto this board. And this board, by the way, is perfectly straight. Okay, this is a piece of masonite, 1/4-inch masonite board that was actually commissioned by a plant down in South Carolina, and they were the only ones that would do it. You're not supposed to cut this board because it's toxic when you cut it. The glues and whatnot, you know, I'm not, you know, the science and all, but it's not good. But it is okay when it's all together and it's not airborne, so keep that in mind. But as I look at this painting, this image is a great standalone image. It's a colorful piece. You got beautiful pinks, you got great yellow, established composition. Everything that we're discussing here, you can find online. I'm looking at this piece. I'm feeling this piece again for the first time. The edges of this board, the edges are done in plaster. So the piece feels good in your hands. If it feels good in your hands, this mounted on your wall, it's gonna look good. I'm looking at it now with the gloss. It looks fucking awesome, all right? This could be the only painting on your entire wall. That's how good this piece is. Okay. This piece on a full bathroom wall would be enough, as well as a complete hallway. But this piece will be the first painting that's listed under Venetian Cards, because it's a smaller version of this. It's a real handmade painting. It's been in its plastic case 6, 7 years, 5 years. The plastic case is clear. The edges are black plaster. It is smooth to the touch. I can see the reflection because they were sanded and waxed, so that there's no residue or dripping. This piece just starts to feel good the more I'm talking and holding it. You can start to get a size, an understanding of the scale to this other painting. There was a precision about all the cutting that was done on this painting, or any of these types of paintings, to save as much of this material as possible. So there were no unintentional cuts. The piece was laid out over a table and it was mapped before being cut. These pieces were great to make, super hypnotic in regards to the repetition that it took, the stacking and the weight distribution to push these paintings onto this board and to have them secure and not fail after 7 years. I'm actually being conservative when I say 7 years. I'm going to say it could be longer. We'll have to go back and verify with some images on when the original painting was made. But I wonder if I start to show you this reflection. I have no idea if you see that. 0. I think that's enough for this painting. But it's the first painting. I mean, let's be honest about it. It's the first painting that's going to be listed. Maybe that'll be the first painting. I don't know. There's something about the size here that's accessible. This can be put in a box, which I'm going to show you, but they're over there, and mailed to you. They'll come in the styrofoam, whatever this is called. It'll come inside that. It'll be wrapped in a box, and it'll be addressed to you. There'll be some foam maybe around it, but it will get to you as a super solid piece that you can figure out how to mount, how to frame, or you can commission Frank to do that. All right. You've been looking at the next one that we're doing. That's an E. This is an E. So you think about it. A, B, C, D, E. That's how far to the other side that guy was. I almost just knocked over Cadillac plant number 4. I'm glad it didn't hit the ground. It gave me a little touch, little kiss. But you can still see some of the same coloring that's running through the painting as a completed piece. The red's a little different, but that yellow and that pink was a consistent kind of gridded out pattern. If I remember right, I want to say it was like a circuit board of gridding. It looked like a modern day. I'm just going to show you just to make it easy, but it looked like a modern day computer board. And this is fresh, as modern as it gets. What do we sell this piece at? I'm going to surprise you with the price, so get ready. All right? That's the question. That's the question. So the piece feels good.